tick fucking 8 because I ran out of memory literally at the fucking last minute of the video I filmed before that, and I'm just going to kind of, and I did a name slip in the last one before, so I might as well just, I could have cropped it out, but I'll just film and be able to upload right then and there without too much fucking editing. But anyway, it's story time, bitches. Yeah, story time because, well, I had one eventful fucking weekend. Even though today is only Sunday, so it's not over yet. So I'm kind of worried about that. But it's a Sunday. Most people gotta work on Monday. Hopefully I don't go out tonight. But anyway, it all kind of started from a Friday night, a big birthday party that I went to in full drag. And it all started from this birthday party, kind of, basically it did. But I went to that party, I did leave early, but that Friday night isn't really irrelevant to the Saturday night. It just kind of started from this Friday night. Well, anyway, that party really fun, had fun, blah blah blah, left early because it was just too hot, too crowded, too sleazy. Sleazy is the word for this party, I'm sorry, but it was a little bit sleazy. So I left that early, and I left that really kind of gone. And so I went home the next day, wake up with a hangover, blah blah blah, had that day. Well, that night, that Saturday night, he was like, hey, I'm going to have a little bit of part 2, just like a small get-together. And I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll go since I left early the night before. Maybe I might be able to enjoy myself this night. So I go, just 5 people in total, including the friend that I brought with me. Me and her just arrived, and no one's drunk at this point. Like, everyone's sober, but there is this guy there that we haven't met before, but he's talked about, like the host has talked about, I've heard his name before. And then the other guy there, yeah, we've hung out with him, he's really cool, I know who he was. And, well, this other guy, we get there, we're kind of talking, we're just kind of hanging out, talking, like, introducing ourselves to the new people. She is meeting him, like, both of the other people, because she hasn't met them yet. And so we all introduce ourselves, have, like, maybe 20 minutes of conversation before we start playing this game, Questions, which is kind of a party game. You go in a circle, you sit in a circle or square or triangle, whatever, as long as it's in fucking order. But anyway, we start playing that, and, you know, simple questions is you start 1 point clockwise or counterclockwise, and you ask any question, like, any question at all, and you go all around in the circle, everyone answers it, and then when it gets back to you, you answer your own question. But if the question you don't feel comfortable talking about, you don't answer it, you just say, I don't really want to answer that, I feel uncomfortable answering that. Well, we're all playing that, and the new guy there, he is drunk at this point because he has gone through, like, probably 4 fucking 5, 6, 12 fucking full, like, whiskey and, like, Coke drinks, like, full whiskey and full, like, no Coke at all in it. And this guy has no fucking boundaries. That's, like, literally all I would have to say. Like, he had no boundaries whatsoever. Like, as soon as he was drunk, he was, like, you know, questions, like, how it sounds, like, ask anything you want. You think you would have, like, a little bit of, like, courtesy not to go too far with the question, and also, like, the host of the party, he's like, you don't have to answer it if you don't want to, like, but this guy was trying to he wasn't forceful, but he was, like, nagging, like, really nagging, like, kept on nagging, and, like, the host was getting really irritated about this, because he's not that type of person. Well, it all started from him, like, he kept on being naggy, interrupting people, being, like, kind of sloppy and rude. Well, at this one point, we kind of stopped playing the game, like, it goes off topic, we're all kind of, like, done with questions, we're all kind of, like, questions is to, like, start up conversation, get to know people, kind of, that's why we end up playing it at his house. Well, we kind of just go off topic from the whole game, like, but he goes over to one of our, he goes over to him, and he's, like, trying to massage his feet. Like, anyway, who the fuck wanna touch some nasty-ass feet? Like, you fucking nasty ass. Like, that's all I gotta think of that. And he's like insisting on touching this guy's feet, and he's like, no, I don't want my feet touched. No, don't touch my feet. And he kept on insisting and insisting, and like he just finally was like, hey, stop irritating him. Like, leave him alone. He doesn't want to do something. And this guy is trying to be like, oh no, it's fine, blah blah blah, and like trying to basically like being rude and being disrespectful to this person's house, like being really fucking rude. And so I'm just like, what the fuck? And you know what? If any of them see it, like if he saw this video, I wouldn't give a fuck, because he needs to know that he crossed boundaries. But he was crossing boundaries, being really rude. Well, the night before when I went in full drag, I think he wanted me to like lip sync or perform or some, like, that's the point of a drag queen being somewhere, is really to perform. And so he's like, hey, you should do a song, like a lap dance. And I'm like, I'm not gonna do a lap dance, but I'll dance and I'll lip sync and stuff. But I'm not gonna give someone a lap dance. Maybe the birthday boy, just give him a lap. But like meaningless fun, like nothing, like kind of just like, you're buzzed, I'm a little bit, but like just meaningless, like no sexual, like just meaningless fucking fun. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll do a song. And I'm dancing, and like, of course I tuck for the song. Like, when I perform hard. And so I tuck, and I tuck with duct tape. Well, this guy, I'm like dancing, like I'm not like really, like I'm giving soon his lap dance and whatnot, like as a fun joke. It's joking around, and it's nothing sexual at all. It's more like, oh my god, she's a fucking stupid kind of lap dance. And so like this guy, I'm just like, hold on, why are you fucking pulling out $1? This is all in joking fun. And he's like kind of like just keeps on like bothering me for a lap dance. I'm like, no, this isn't joking fun. Like, I'm not giving you a lap dance, and I'm not taking your dirty dollar. And like he just like and like he grabs me by my waistband and my pants, and I mean like they were like, I don't know how to explain them, but they're like kind of like chinos. They have the tight. They were really fucking. They're nice pants. Well, he's like pulling on him and like trying to force me to go over to him, and I'm like, no, I'm not. No, like, and he's like trying to pull the duct tape off, and I'm like, no, that shit, no, you're. I'm like trying, and he like almost succeeded, because he kept on like pulling me. Like, I was trying to get away, and he kept pulling me, and I'm like, leave me alone. And the song finally ends, and like I like literally like just kind of hit his hand away and like sit down. I'm like, thank you. He has the audacity to get out of his fucking seat, go over to my friend, and start dancing all gross and like sexually and dirty on her. And I'm just like, this was all in fun jokes, nothing serious at all. Like literally me and like me and the host of the party, like we're literally like, I'm trying not to laugh. Like I was trying not to laugh when I was dancing. And he was trying his hardest not to laugh, but it was just like in joking fun, so like it was hard not to laugh. And like this guy is taking it serious, like next level shit. And he like is dancing all, and she's like getting like grossed out, like bleh, like leave me alone. And she keeps telling him no, and I'm just like, that's it. Like I get out of my seat, another song comes on, and I'm just like, okay, I know this song, I can go ahead and do it real quick. I can like kind of like pull him off, make him sit the fuck down, and I'm just like, thank you. He like, and I'm just like, okay, you need to leave her alone. And like he finally just sits there, but he's being like very, just honestly, I don't really want to go into detail. Like this night kept on going, like it didn't keep going like that way, but it kind of just like drama, like just not really even drama, just like, oh my god, this is childish. Like, why is this guy doing this? Like, he needs to like calm his titties. So it all really kind of, it ended, but just completely ignorance and complete like no boundaries, all boundaries crossed from him, and it was just very fucking annoying. But yeah, that's it. That was my story time. It was a weekend, like this guy just, no boundaries. That's all I have to say, is he had no fucking boundaries. But anyway, that's it. And I know this video was supposed to be the wig tutorial part 2, but I looked back at that video and I'm just like, why did I even upload this? It was very crappy quality. It kept on shaking. I don't know if like some kind of edit got put into there or something, but it was very bad quality, and It was just really bad quality, so I'm really sorry about that. I'll leave that one up, but there won't be a part 2. I'm just gonna completely film a whole new one in like one whole video so that it's easier, not a 1 and a 2 video, so it'll be easier. And I honestly wore that wig out, so it'd just be more of a hassle, so I'm probably just going to film a whole wig tutorial all together on how to wash, style, and repair in one video, in one take, so it's easier. But anyway, bye bitches.